Welcome back. We are continuing with a conversation on the 5 steps on how to move from average to becoming amazing. In everything you do, it doesn't matter the field, it doesn't matter the vocation. In anything you do, you can just move from being average to becoming amazing. You see, there is a difference between a profession and skills. Your profession could be you are a teacher, but you have this skill of persuasion. No matter how stubborn students are, when you stand and speak to them, they listen to you. Now, your profession is teaching, your skill is persuasion. You could be a teacher, your profession is teaching, and then you have this special skill of communication. When you speak, people are moved. Some people are serious about their profession. They are not serious about their skills. And in our past series, we talked about money hides in skills. Money do not hide in profession. I'm a doctor, that's a profession. But you have a special skills between that practice that makes you stand out. Okay? You're a pastor, that's a profession, but you have a skill. You are an IT expert, that's a profession. But what is the skill? Some people are not serious about their skills. Now let me give you an example. There's a gentleman, his name is Jeff Koinange. He's a prominent journalist in East Africa. He worked for CNN. He worked for some of the leading media houses in the world. With all due respect to air hostesses and stewards in the planes, Jeff Koinange was a steward in an airline called Pan Am. Those who flew many years back in the 80s, you understand what I mean. Pan Am was one of the biggest airlines in Africa, flying between Africa and Europe. And the story goes like this. As they flew from London to Nairobi, as the plane was landing, you see, this gentleman come on the intercom and speaks and say, ladies and gentlemen, passengers, now we are landing at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi. The weather in Nairobi, this is the altitude, the temperature is this way. When you disembark, remember to get your stuff on the overhead cabins. Remember, he spoke with this very bass, nice voice. Now I'm told one of the passengers seated in the plane heard that voice through the intercom in the plane. And he wondered, he said, what is this guy doing here? Such a voice is gold. This is a $1 million voice. And the man was generous enough. Guess what? As the passengers were disembarking, before he got off the plane, he asked, I would like to meet the steward who spoke, who made the announcement as we were landing here. And then he saw the young man, he told, young man, what are you doing here? Why are you serving food 37,000 feet above sea level when you should be in some global media houses reading news and impacting people from across the globe? He told him, you got something more valuable than serving tea and coffee and meals in the plane. He tells him, go and pursue your voice. Chase your voice. You got a skill. You see, to Jeff Koinange, being a steward was a profession. But communicating with bass, with smoothness, with that cadence, with finesse was something of a skill. So sometimes we don't grow in our lives because we are too much into our profession and we forget our skills. So there are 3 kinds of skills. You have what you call the predominant skills. Then you have the secondary skills. And then you have interest, hobbies, and passions. And some people do not focus on their predominant skills, not even on their secondary skills. They are playing around their interests, their passions, and their hobbies. Get serious. Get serious and discover your predominant skills, because that's where money lies. That's where money hides. Money hides in skills. So it's time to look at your profession and to do an inventory of the skills you have. What are your predominant skills? What are your secondary skills? What are your interests and your hobbies? And I've seen a lot of people majoring in minors. Majoring in minors, putting energy, effort, brain, sweat, blood, tears on minor things. They are chasing dicks. They are chasing guinea pigs. I say, get serious. Get serious. Do a skills inventory and get serious. And Jeff Koinange listened to that passenger and he pursued his voice. The rest is history. It took him all the way to the summit of media professionalism. What I say, a lot of people are endowed, but they're not serious. They are doing things that they should not be doing. They are doing things that are too low. They have settled for less. I say, get serious. To move from where you are to where you want to go, you have to get serious. I learned about Cristiano Ronaldo. They say the reason why Cristiano has been at the top for so many years is because of his level of seriousness. Did you know this gentleman doesn't drink beer, doesn't take alcohol? Did you know that this gentleman is one of the few footballers that had no scandals of he was seen in a nightclub early in the morning or he was seen with prostitutes doing this and that? He has no record of scandals. When he moved to Juventus, some of his neighbors said, we got concerned. We thought Cristiano moving in the neighborhood, there will be parties, there will be noise, there will be speakers, there will be a lot of commotion here. They say for the time and the years he lived in Juventus, he lived as a civil servant. So disciplined, living for training and coming back in the evening, no party, no hula balu, no commotion. He was so serious about his crafts. In fact, I read in a book, Rio Ferdinand, a former colleague of Cristiano at Man U, he said one day he visited Cristiano Ronaldo at his home in Manchester, and he found about 8 people seated there at his home. And he wondered, he asked Cristiano, who are these guys? He told him, well, this is my inner team. This guy is my physiotherapist. After every game is the guy that comes and stretches my muscles. He said, that one is my chef. He cooks the food that I should eat so that my body is warm and strong enough for me to do the things I should do on the pitch. He said, this one is my swimming coach. Then he goes introducing every single person. He even goes, he said, this one is my sleep coach. He teaches me how to sleep. Cristiano even had a sleep coach, someone to teach him how to sleep, when to sleep. And I'm told, to sleep soundly, in order for you to have energy and vitality on the day of the game, you must sleep in a certain way. In that book, I was told that Cristiano will sleep as a fetus. You know the way a fetus sleep in the womb of a woman for 9 months? The baby is in a small space, but the position on which he's sleeping on keeps the energy and the vitality. At 9 months, they come out with a lot of shouting, a lot of strength, and a lot of life. They even tell Cristiano that, look here, to have a sound sleep, your bed sheet must be clean and they must be white. And there must be this kind of an atmosphere in the room for you to conserve energy. Most people complain that, look here, I'm having nightmares, I'm seeing demons chasing me. Look at the colors of your bed sheets. Your duvets, they have 17 colors. No wonder you see 17 demons, because you are seeing all manner of things. And you are sleeping on the left, on the right, at the back, at the front. I say, there is a certain structured way to sleep. I say, sleep is not the topic today, but I'm going to say, get serious. They get so serious that they're even mindful on how they sleep, mindful on what they eat, mindful on how they live. I say, get serious. When Mike Tyson was at the top of the world, his coach called Coach D'Amato got him into such a serious lifestyle that it is said for over 5 years, the boy was told, for you to go to the top of your crafts, no clubbing, no relationship, no sex, you must remain focused and disciplined. That's the level of seriousness. I say get serious. You see young people who want to become, celebrities, or they want to become, icon, but they're not serious. You see entrepreneurs that want to grow businesses from a shop on the street to a mall. They are not serious, I say. You see people in careers, in businesses, they are not just serious. I say, my first challenge to you here is there is opportunity, there is money everywhere. Money hides in people, in problems, in skills, in visions, in information, but get serious. And as we finish tonight, I want to talk about step number 2. Get smart. Getting smart simply means acquire more information. Getting smart simply means get more knowledgeable. Getting smart simply means become a little bit more curious. Find out what's going on. What are the patterns? What are the trends? Figure out where the world is going. Get smart. They say a good player chases after the ball, but a great player thinks about where the ball will go next, and they move right there. And the ball finds them, voila, they score. I say get smart. But then how do you get smart? There are about 5 steps on how people get smart. Start reading. When was the last time you bought an intellectual, inspiration, educational book on finance, on AI, or on any other topic that is trending? I say you get smart by reading. You don't need another certification, another master's degree, another postgraduate degree. I say get smart and get the right information. That is what I mean by getting smart. Get curious. Which event do you attend? Which conversation are you part on? You are busy on social media, but how much value are you getting from that social media? I say money hides in information. What kind of information do you have? Your level of influence and wealth and breakthrough and advancement depends on the quality of information you access. There are opportunity, there is wealth, there is fortune, there is money all around us. Get smart. Figure out where to find it. How do you figure out? Read, associate, ask questions, get exposed. I say those are the 2 steps that we'll stop on today. Number 1, get serious. And number 2, get smart. The smartest ones are the ones that seize opportunities and they know how to get them. The smartest ones are the ones that separate their profession from their skills. And they know they have predominant skills, they have secondary skills, then they have interests and hobbies. They don't major on minors. They don't build their lives around their secondary skills. They focus on their predominant skills. Each one of us here has skills worth millions and billions of Uganda shillings. But you can't earn out of your skills until you get smart. You have to learn how to make a fortune out of your skills. Get smart. Check out people who have made fortune out of their skills. Get close. Learn from them. I say money hides in skills, but not just skills. They are predominant, they are secondary, and then they are interests and hobbies. We'll stop there tonight. Coming week, we continue with step number 3, step number 4, and step number 5, how to move from an average life to an amazing life. How to move from an average career to an amazing career. Until next time, be inspired before you expire. Good night.